Hello guys, it's Chummas, and we're here to another Chef Blaze episode. Already. I didn't take 3.5 years this time to make a new one. It's only been 2 months. That's not a new record, but it is something. So today we're going to be making a sandwich. I'm going to be calling it the late night sandwich. It is a type of sandwich that I commonly make at night, and I'm ready to eat something. See, I'm actually nocturnal, because every great chef should be nocturnal. Make sure to inconvenience every normal person's eating times. It is currently 1:30 a.m. So I figure, by the time I'm done with all this and everything's all good, it'll be like 2 a.m. Good time to eat, I would say. So anyway, first thing you need to make a sandwich, the most important thing of all, a plate. Now, this is something important. So plates, obviously, you'd expect to have for the sandwich, at least normally. Or just with like most foods in general, you want like a plate or something. I guess it depends on what you're eating, but like if you have any food that can make crumbs and you're not using a plate, what's wrong with you? I see people, I've been given stuff before where it's like, oh, here's like, I don't know, a cookie or something. They give me a napkin, like, fuck am I supposed to do with this? Like, I'm not catching crumbs with a napkin. It's like a challenge to catch every crumb as it falls with this napkin. It doesn't work like that. Just use a plate. I've seen people like do this with sandwiches too, where they don't have a proper plate. Crumbs just fall. Like, do you want to have to vacuum? Who wants to vacuum? No one does. Just use a plate. It's not that hard. We have a paper one. You can use like a normal one if you want, like the steel ones. I think that's what they're made out of, and go with that. But honestly, like, I don't want to do dishes either. So here we're using this plate. As far as the materials that I have here, we have some. This mini sub buns. These are nice. I like these buns, and oh boy, what does that date say? It says June 5th. Okay, what's today? June 5th. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's best by June 5th. So here's the thing. If you see dates when, it's like June 5th, right? Today's June 5th. If it says used by June 5th, stop using it by like the 2nd. If it says best by, like this one, best by June 5th, 5th is the last day it's good. If it says used by, you stop using that shit ahead of time. It's not worth it. Mold, look, okay, I actually had an incident recently, this isn't even a joke, where I actually bit into mold. See, I was gonna make this episode a while ago, but that was a problem there. Mold, I don't know how I survived. But I did. Now I'm here to make this Chef Blaze episode. So we're gonna get out the buns here. We're gonna awkwardly reach around the tripod and undo it. So twist ties suck. I've mentioned this for years now. Twist ties are garbage. I don't know why we haven't found a better means of storing things yet, like to close bags. Like, I feel like it'd be much more effective to just like spin the bag and have like a clip or something, not one of those garbage plastic clips. You know those other things that they sometimes use instead of twist ties, like those plastic squares? Those are just like awful. Like, who came up with them? Why is it so inconvenient to close a damn bag? It shouldn't be this much of a challenge. I don't understand it. So okay, we got our bun out. Now we gotta make sure all the air's out. You don't want any molds growing in. Okay, we got that nice and closed. Then you spin the bag. Now once the bag is adequately spun and this is tight, you're going to take the twist tie. If I could reach around here, that'd be helpful. You're going to pull that as much as you can and then just start twisting for a while and then give up. Put this underneath like that. We're done with that. We have our bun out. Now it's time for the inspection. You gotta inspect for mold. Sometimes it hides. Okay, we're good. Opening it up. We're good. No mold. Nice bun here. Listen, mold causes blindness. Yeah. Anyway. And we gotta get the ham. This is the lunch meat variety. It's not really authentic. I don't even think it's real. It's probably like fake or something. But we're using it anyway. I don't care about the consequences of using preservatives because I don't know anything about food. That's a joke, of course. I know everything about food, but yeah. So we just had this lunch meat. I'm actually the reason I'm using this fake lunch meat because most people use this. I'm just trying to appeal to the masses here, as I usually don't do, but I'm doing it here. As far as how many slices you want, just take like a few. Just kind of eyeball it. Like that's too much. Like 2 pieces. Maybe take like 1 more here. Get stuck together. Okay, that's good. I think that's like 3 pieces right there. You fold it over like that. You slap it down. Okay, that's actually really thin. Let's grab like 1. Okay, yeah, these are really thinly sliced. So this is another problem I have with ham. They're never consistent. Like, why is this slice significantly larger than all of these like slices combined? Now it's like, okay, there is now too much ham. I now have too much ham in my sandwich, but now I have to make a choice. Do you want too much ham or too little ham? There isn't a good option here. I don't want to waste food, but I also don't want to be hungry. So I guess we're just putting more on because, yes, it just seems like the better of the 2 options. But seriously, why is this not a consistent process? I swear, every time I get this ham, it is inconsistent. I've had slices that are like the whole ass ham. There isn't a slice. It's just the entire ham. That's it. Deal with it. Other times, I've seen public restroom toilet paper with more thickness than the ham slices. I don't understand it. What happened here? How is there not a consistent method yet? Like, it's what, 2023? Just kidding, we all died in 2012. The world actually ended. We're in a simulation. Anyway, but we're in pretend 2023? Like, why don't we have anything yet? Like, there's no consistency with the ham. It's terrible. Anyway, the last part of the sandwich here is actually this mozzarella cheese. It's Kraft, very legitimate cheese, as you could see. It's definitely some real cheese. It's made with 2% milk. So you have 2% of this cheese is milk. The other 98% is, well, it came from somewhere. We don't know where, but it's grown in a lab or something of the sort. So we open up this Ziploc bag here. Again, just kind of eyeball it. I just like to grab some cheese and throw it on. That's probably too much, but you know what? We're vibing with it. Then you let all the cheese just fall off, and then you just kind of, there you go. That's the sandwich. Now you might be saying, yes, there is cheese all over the damn place on the plate. However, sandwiches kind of suck. So what you do, you let some of the cheese fall off. So after you dump the sandwich, you have leftover cheese, which is better than the sandwich itself. So it's a life hack. Do people still talk about life hacks? Is that like a relevant thing? I don't know anymore. I don't keep up with the internet. But also with Ziploc bags, you gotta be sure to get all the air out here. There we go. We got the air out. That's closed probably. Cheese. The date is August 19th, 2023, but as we all know, cheese dates don't actually exist for it. And that's the sandwich. That is the whole sandwich. It is made with bread that is almost stale, but not quite, so the mold has not grown. Made with ham that's not real, and cheese that is 98% not real, with 2% of it being milk. So this is not really a sustainable meal, I'm not gonna lie, just a sandwich. Like, it's kind of a big sandwich, so we don't need much else, but you know what? I've historically put Doritos or whatever with my meals, but let's change it up. Let's have a banana. So bananas, you know, they're a fruit. I imagine most people watching this have yet to hear about fruit. So fruit are these things that like usually grow on things, like trees or whatever. Bananas, I think, grow on trees or something of the sort, and they have these things you could like. I'm not gonna do it on camera because I don't want to waste it. But like you could peel them, and like a couple segments, and you like eat the inside part and you throw away the peel. So yeah, it's not just like a Mario Kart item. These actually do exist, and yes, fruit are supposedly like better for you or something. It's wild, but I feel like a lot of times like fruit are usually just kind of there. Like they don't have much substance to them, so you really only can have them when it's like the smallest side possible. Like they aren't developed correctly. Like one of the devs is gonna patch this. When are fruit actually going to be sustainable like meals? Like that'd be great. There's also vegetables. I think these are more sustainable as meals, but like vegetables, no, I'm not dealing with that. Hell no. Not having vegetables. That is a sin. That is a sin. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It is a sin of existence. Vegetables. There is a reason I never talk about vegetables. Oh my god. I might just make a whole video at some point where I rant solely about vegetables and the problems with them. We'll see. But yeah, bananas, they're okay. Although they don't make any sense, honestly. So you can see there's like these green parts here on like the bottom and like the top. So the green parts basically mean that it's like not ready yet, which is like fair enough. But then there's like the brown parts, which means that it's starting to like not go bad, but like it's starting to age. So you have the green and the brown. What the hell? Where's the consistency here? Again, it's like the ham. How is it both brown and green? Well, and yellow, obviously, but it doesn't make sense. It's I don't know what happened here, man. Bananas just don't work. I think I found a bug in the game. They just are green, brown, yellow. Yeah, but it's a fruit. It's a real thing. Again, these are real. I would recommend trying them because if you're watching this video, I imagine you're pretty deep into the internet and you could probably use it. So anyway, that's all for this episode. I made a sandwich and showed a banana. That is what we do, and that's everything. So hopefully the sandwich, if you decide to follow along, is a acceptable thing to make. I am the best chef still, and so it will be better for me than it will be for you. However, I used normal people ingredients, so it should still be pretty good regardless. Again, don't forget bananas. Again, you can find these in real life. They grow on trees. There you go. That's everything for this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.